went a lot quicker than expected. Welcome back, Weather Kingdom, and yes, we are streaming just like yesterday. I've been busting my butt today for you guys. When I mean I've been busting it, I've been at the works of busting my butt for you guys. 1 second. One moment, let's get everything in here. We're looking at satellite right now, and yeah, this is officially Hurricane Erin. I'm getting everything set up right now. Just one moment. Hello everybody, Weather Kingdom. Today we are going to be taking a look at Hurricane Erin. Please stay tuned to the live updates. We'll be ending this around 10:30 or so. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, and ask any questions as need. Alright, welcome everybody. We are back. Things are intensifying. We're actually just going to start with the discussion here. I was very surprised that I got home a little earlier than expected. I also went to Dunkin'. I had to go get my senior's driving parking ticket. And I thought that was going to be a little longer. And I thought I was going to be getting back like 10. But that actually ended up being 9:30. Got here around 9:30, computer and everything. We got it set up for all this. And I went to Dunkin' to get some coffee because I'm going to need it. That's what I need it for. Epic pen. Any questions or concerns, please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. We are at 5 views. Hello, Trevor. Thank you. By the way, we are now at 354 subscribers. We are now only, We are now only 44 subscribers away from 400. We are 44 subscribers. I think we could do it tonight. 44 subscribers tonight. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I think we could do it. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight because I think Path Predictor will be streaming. I'm probably going to be joining him. I might see if I might make my own live stream, but I don't want to take Path Predictor's channel like away or anything from you guys. It's a work in progress because I do want to talk a little bit about this storm. So as we continue, we have the developments. To me looks like an eye now. Not too surprising. We've been seeing this consistent convection. There would be the low level center. We have darkening. We got a very nice shrimp band wrapping around a massive band. We also have a band to the north here, and then we have this nice CDO currently established over the storm. Looks like an eye. Yes, it is. It is probably an eye forming. Pressures are dropping. Winds are strengthening. This is a 75 mile an hour hurricane. Most likely by the 11 a.m. update, they will make it an 80. And tonight will be very interesting on how this looks. This might be in the stages of an eye forming, because we do have a pretty nice wrapping around eye wall and that spinning vortex. Also, there is maybe some hints of previous dry air here. Let me take this in black. There looks like there was a little bit of dry air still in the leftovers of the storm, in this pocket of the storm, but this is clearly winning this out here on the satellite imagery. We are seeing more and more convection explode, and honestly, that dry air ain't going to do at all really anything. Maybe inhibit some things, but look at that eye. It is really trying to clear out. It definitely could be a nice, big, good-looking eye of the hurricane, and honestly, this is concerning. It might have 18 in the next advisory. Yeah, I agree. This is starting. Everybody that's talking about Hurricane Erin is saying that rapid intensification is pretty much here. Looks like we're getting even better and better here with the eye, what I'm hearing. I'm looking at chats and stuff. Seeing wrapping around the V north. Yep. Alright, one moment. Let's get some viewers here. We are at 8 views. We're at 4 likes. Let's get 5 likes. Alright, now we got 15 views. Alright. 355 subscribers with millibars of 995. Ed Florida out of the woods. Chris, I would say Florida's out of the woods. I don't see anything big here changing that thinking. But there is some interesting things happening where we have kind of turned this into a westward movement on the latest morning satellites. If we take a look, and also Invest 98, we're going to have to take a look at, because it might be a tropical depression. Satellite imagery shows it also in a recon. I saw something with strong tropical storm force winds. So we might be having our next name also being on the list here. It is moving very slightly to the north of these islands. I mean, look at this. These are the islands here of the storm. And honestly, this is quite concerning, because if we go back from earlier today, we had a low-level center about, well, I heard it was about 18, about here, right? Now, let's take a look at right now. We have maybe slightly moved the low-level center here. That is pretty much west. That's pretty much west. We are barely gaining latitude. Some of the models, and by the way, these are the islands here where I'm circling right here. These are some of the Western Caribbean islands, and honestly, this is a little bit concerning to me right now for comfort, according to satellite imagery. We're crushing it this stream. Let's go. Already hit our one goal. That was the 5 likes. We also had 355 subscribers. Our next, we are once again now, we are only 40. We're only 45 subscribers away from 400. Also, we are at 15 views And let's go with a goal of, let's start our next goal with 10 likes and 360 subscribers. Also, let's get about 30 views. And how you do that is like and share and comment. That's the YouTube algorithm that will put out my channel even more. That's how we're going to do this, Weather Kingdom team. You guys, I made Weather Kingdom, by the way. There's a reason behind it, because I always talk about kingdoms and everything, and I'm like, Weather Kingdom. And I don't ever see a YouTube channel named Weather Kingdom. So I was like, you know what? I was about to do the Weather Team, but there's been other YouTube channels with the Weather Team. So I was like, let's make it the Weather Kingdom. You guys are the Weather Kingdom. You guys are the people in the kingdom of the Weather Channel. This is our department of the Weather Kingdom. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But we are at crushing it here with this hurricane. But this is getting concerning. The movement for me is the big takeaway here. I mean, it has moved way too close for comfort already. I mean, with it, honestly, it's looking like it's going more west than north, than last night's. And we're only at, before this only gained 0.2. Pretty much. We were at 16 degrees latitude. All right. We're only at 18. And look at that. Look at that. We are with a low-level center here. All right. If this keeps tracking the way it is, this is like that. This is what it would do. If, let's say, this goes, it doesn't start feeling that north, and this stays on this western track into Puerto Rico, this entire southern side is already going to be doing that. For this storm to make less impacts, it's going to have to go like that and then start jumping the gun here. I wouldn't be surprised this even goes a little bit more west, because there's some indications with the models that this can actually shift a little southwestward and have some wobbles. This is my most concerning part, is now the Leeward Islands. This has really turned into a scary event, to be honest. We have now a hurricane already started. If you guys are in the islands here, I know that there's not too much talk about it, but I will prepare for worst case scenario. I do not think we're going to get a landfall. It's too late for that. It already moved too far north. But for tropical storm, even potential hurricane gusts out of these bands, I feel like it's getting a little bit more possible. I don't want to say it, but it's something that I don't think people are really realizing. This thing is moving a lot more west, and that's been the trend with this storm, and it's very concerning in my eyes. Good morning. Is Florida out of the woods? Yes, it is. The northern Antilles regions, the Puerto Rico will be brush. Way too close for comfort. I completely agree, Jordan. This is getting concerning. Not just for that, but the tracking guidance with the models that I don't buy. Right now, I don't, National Hurricane Center has honestly just been nudging this westward. Everything's been getting westward. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen at this point, because National Hurricane Center has it going a little bit more north. I mean, any more west movement, we're going to probably get not just tropical storm watches, but hurricane watches. I'm not surprised if that happens, because this is a powerful hurricane. There is confirmation in the 11 o'clock update. It is a hurricane on tropical tibbets and stuff. Hey, Weather Kim, how is it going? Peter Moss, it's going all right. My back is feeling a little bit better. Sadly, I don't got the time to be on here until... Hey, yeah, I know. Upgrade at 11 a.m. That's why I'm calling it a hurricane. There's no doubt at this point. That's very big. Also, how are you, Peter Moss? How are you, Jordan? How are you, Chris? How is everyone doing here? Please smash the like button. Let's get to 10 likes and let's get 5 more subscribers. Let's make it to 360 subscribers. By the way, this is pretty crazy here. We are so close. I mean, we are working at it. But with you guys tuning in and with the YouTube algorithm, we have been growing in probably the best numbers I've seen. We're almost at 500 subscribers, and then we only need 3,000 watch time hours. Once I do that, I will be able to get the 2-step verification. That stuff has a bit of stuff like we can donate. You guys can donate. We can actually start making merch. We can start having more ads in our videos. Sadly, the ads, but yep, eyes potentially forming. And also, it's very big for me because I'm looking to get a better computer that we can do what Pat's Path Predictor does. That in the wintertime when there's a snowstorm, anything, I can kind of create a background for Pat. My goal is to be like the wingman of Pat's Path Predictor and help him out, because there's times where he has to cancel for an emergency and you guys really want to stream, and I'm trying to be that second support where we grow not just the Pat's Path Predictor channel, but the community. We are growing to make a much bigger community that could go on for decades in the future. Maybe more like we could start, once we make all the money and you guys, and this is all going to go into the work here. And then I will do is, Red Cross when these disasters happen. More like a Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall is a big, awesome man here. I think he's an amazing guy. You guys should check him out. You guys already probably know him. He's an awesome dude. He's been a little busy, but he's an awesome dude. But let me stop yapping about that, and let's keep focus on this. So, okay, which one should we take a look at? Oh, okay. We're about to get, okay. Look at this. This is another thing also. We're at 8 likes. Let's go up to 30 watching. I'm aiming to become a Storm United weather enthusiast. Thank you. Looks like a potential. Yep, thank you. That's my goal for 2025. Let's go, Peter Moss. You guys, people in the chat, you guys are like my homegrown live chat people, and I'm loving you guys. You guys are a great community. We are growing. We're hoping to add more people, understand the weather more, and grow this population. And maybe you guys, if you guys want, I could do something also, not just that. I could kind of make my own Discord and you guys can join it too. I wouldn't mind doing that. But right now, I don't, Path Predictor right there, I love him. He's a awesome weather dude. He's the reason that I really had the motivation to come on YouTube. Honestly, I used to, okay, funny story, quickly, all right? When I was young, I used to make my own YouTube videos, but I never actually posted them. Instead, I shared my screen, and then I made the video for myself. And then I was having the imagination, oh, now I'm on YouTube and acting like the lives and stuff, to grow into it. And now me doing it that sounds like an idea, yeah. Then I kind of jumped onto here, and then since then, it's been hard growing and stuff. But you guys have been really starting to support, and we are starting to get that homegrown solidation in the Weather Kingdom. We do have some fixes we have to do. I agree. I do. I need, my goal is to get a new computer set up, maybe more like a PC that we could do bigger lives, bigger monitors, bigger things in the future. And that's the ultimate goal. But, me working 11 to 12 hours, nearly 6 days a week, I'm trying, that's why I've been up around 4 in the morning, staying up to 12 o'clock at night. Even though I had 12-hour shifts, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for the channel because you guys are my passion. This is my passion. This is to help people. This is to give you guys the information and all that. But let me stop yapping here. We got a hurricane to monitor. I'll ping you on my Discord with breaking news on Erin. Thank you, Peter Moss. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All love. You guys are the team. We are the Weather Kingdom's team. All right. We are the past path predictor team. You guys are my friends. You guys are my community. I really care for you guys. If you guys ever need anything, reach out to me. My Twitter is in the channel there. But let me get back into this. All right. Okay. I'm sorry for yapping. Thank you. This was the morning run. Look at that. This was the morning when the beginning of the RI. Yeah, crazy. Actually weakened quite a bit. Then we went to this. And actually we had hurricane force winds. We had 70 knots. It's most likely going to be an 80-mile-an-hour hurricane in the next run. We're at a 996. So from here and there, I mean, we are barely gaining latitude. We're not doing something like this. Northwest, that's like west-northwest. This is northwest. All right. We're doing west-west-north-west. Okay, that's what it is. Even some wobbles probably to the west more. And this is still moving at a pretty good clip also. So the more this moves west and at 17 miles an hour, we're going to get dangerously close to, not to major, but big impacts. Let's go to like, thank you. Delta, you are amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, Delta, Peter Moss, aka whatever. What's your thinking of the storm? What do you see? What do you see out of this right now? What is your initial thoughts? Tell people in the comments, because I know you're a weather enthusiast. Wow, look at that. That's a forming storm right there. Look at that. Another high top cloud. There's that low. This is getting pretty bad. Sadly, I won't be, once 11 o'clock hits, I'll be at work all the way to like 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to try and get out as early as possible, but that never works at a pizza place on a Friday night. Only if it's quiet. Yep, I see it too. The conditions are getting better and better. Alright, you guys, we hit 10 likes. Now we're going to make a new goal. Let's see. We're at 355 subscribers. We're still having that goal for 400, but let's get to 360. Also, let's get to 15 likes. That's our next goal. Before we end, we're going to try and hit 20. That's the end goal. But we're going to start out slow and go up. Let's get 15 likes. What up, Kent? What up? What's your thoughts, Kent, on this? What's your thoughts? Thank God my back is feeling better because it was painful and I'm like about to go to work at a pizza place, doing all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, this hurts worse than yesterday, and it's Friday. We're at 12. Could be going RI explosive tonight. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Tonight's going to, I'm telling you guys, tonight, when we stream with Pat, I am telling you guys, it's going to be a stream of chaos. Definitely if this storm doesn't start moving north. What's your guys' thought on the positioning of this storm? Kent and Peter. or delta. What's your thinking about the movement? Do you think it's moving more west? Also, speaking on the movement, let's just come in and talk off air. You know what I think. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I know you think that. Yeah, it's not looking good. I'm not feeling calm. This is getting now seeing the satellite imagery with a pretty big portion of the Antilles gets me worried. I mean, even if it starts moving a little bit more north now, we're still going to get the same impacts. But it keeps moving the way it is, or even goes west. These islands are going to get brushed with not the eye wall, but very close to it potentially. That would be worst case scenario. I do think the National Hurricane Center is going to push it. If this goes any more west, I'm afraid they're going to get even closer to the islands in the 11 a.m. update. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. I'm getting worried at this point. I'm getting more worried because on the radar, there's already bands of this storm. Showers already impacting the Antilles. Oh, thank God this ain't more south. This would have been disaster for the ages. You guys, we're at 12 likes. Let's get to 15. We have 23 people, and let's see that. We're at 356 subscribers now. We are now 4 away from the goal by the end of the stream. And the end of the goal is about 15. National Hurricane Center? They ain't. They're gonna try and do it again. They were going on this side. Wow, very strong winds. Pretty far out too. Pressures tried dropping, but no. That's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be interesting with satellite tonight and everything. I mean, wow. We're at 13. I'm just worried about the Antilles, you guys. Holy crap. I'm sorry for using the crap word, but... Oh, wow. Hey. Wow, that is not good. Okay, we got some new information. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. Overshooting top. I'm not feeling good about this. This is at 18 north. It's been really moving west, you guys. Not good. Let me quickly take a look here at something. We still got another 15 minutes of this stream. I'll say, because I have work at 11, and we're going to do the same thing that I did yesterday. What is the next model run? I'm hoping we don't get more of a west track, but I think we are going to. I think rapid intensification process is starting now. I agree. Just refer me to his delta on that. Okay. So, okay. Let's see. My computer is being a little weird. I'm not trying to overwork it, because I'm not trying to crash it. Okay, no, it's loading. Let me just let it load and let me not freak out. Come on, computer. I know you can do it. Okay, good. So, Delta wants to show me something that he sent me. This is a microwave imagery. I don't know how old it is. He could probably talk to us in the chat about it. How old is the imagery? Is that like brand new? Or was that like an hour ago? This is what we see. Alright, look at that. We got a ring here. It's very bad. The graphics ain't the best. But we're going to see more. But look, these are outer bands, right? We actually got a very strong symmetrical circle right here. But look at that. We actually got a little less here. This is the eye. And then we actually got a full around symmetrical eye right there. Eye wall. This is not the 1047 UTC. What time was that? Like an hour? It does. We're at 30 views here. Good job. Let's keep it going. It is very close to that. It worries me, you guys. I mean, I don't want to overhype it, but let me just quickly take a look at the true color here. I mean, any more westward movement, we are going to be talking way too close. Hey, I have a question, Delta. Alright. What do you feel about the models? Do you think the models are turning this too soon? Do you think that the models are not seeing stuff still? Like, do you think it's the models are not realizing that it's moving more and more west? Even on satellite, because I know it's moving more west than west or west northwest. I mean, what's your thoughts between the models and the satellite? What do you mean? We are 1 like away from 15. That's the original goal, and we're only 4 subscribers away from 360. We are doing absolutely amazing. Let's keep it going. Any questions for you guys? Like, Delta, what's your thinking here on the models and that? Because, I mean, let's stop it here. We're going to do this one thing again here. Yeah, it's moving northwest. We go with the satellite imagery there. We had... let's make this a little smaller. It was actually a little bit more south. Yeah, right there, right? We're going to keep an eye on this. Wait. Look at that. Look at this. This is all the movement it has done. Hey, Mikey, Paul, what's up? Right now it's tracking in line with the National Hurricane Guidance. Okay. It is. I don't know. Look at the movement right there. If you did this line, let's say it stayed this exact movement for the rest of the day or so. Because the National Hurricane Center does start to turn this a little bit like this. But let's say it stays a little bit more west like this. Do you think that's possible? Do you think this could be more like this? Like, how close, how many miles do you think this could be away from that? But this is a beautiful storm in the making here. Not a good, beautiful storm. We had 15 likes. We are at 30 views. We did the goals. Now let's get up to 40 people watching before the end of the stream. Also, let's get 4 more subscribers to hit 360. The goal is 400, but we do this by tens. And then let's get 20 likes. Let's do it, you guys. Comment down below. It's worrying to me. We're going to have to, if I come home and this thing is only like right here, yeah, we're going to have some concerning. It was Zulu. UTC is the same as Zulu. Okay. Where can I look at that? Delta. I don't know where to look at that. Like, do you want me to pull up a model, or let's take a quick look at recon. Like, where can I find it? This is interesting also. I don't think this is gonna form. I don't see any low pressure so far. Recon still in there. Okay, we got up. Okay, you guys, we got a major update on recon. This is strengthening very fast. Everybody, let's smash the like button. We're at 17. We are so close. But look, we have hurricane-force winds. Once again, we are back at 65 knots. That is 75 miles an hour. Okay. And this is not even the area where it's supposed to be strengthening. We might be at an 80 to 85 mile an hour hurricane. They are going right back into this center. This is, I'm staying here for this one. Wow. Look at that. They did this loop, but look, we're not even in the eye yet. We're not even in the full-on eye wall. And we're at 65. That's 75. You guys see this? What they're going to do is probably go something. This is interesting. We might have a much lower pressure in that. Wow, this is not looking good. That is it. What? That is it. No, that's not the low. That's the look. The pressure hasn't even dropped. They never went in the eye wall yet. And usually the wind's been stronger just right when it's dropping. I could see 85. I won't say 90. I don't think it's that close yet. I personally think it's going to intensify way quicker. I won't say 90, but if I come home tonight and we are reaching winds up to Category 2 force, yeah, we might be streaming all night. Even when Pat's go to bed, we might pull an all-nighter stream. Because this would be major impacts. The wider this gets, the more stronger, the more winds for the islands. We have about another 5, probably another 10 to maybe 15 more minutes. And then I'm going to have to end the stream. We're 2 away from 20 likes. And we're only 4 subscribers away from 360. We're doing great. You guys are very supportive. That's concerning. That is not good. Let's look at, oh my God, I don't even want to look at this. Oh, wow. I feel, okay, things have changed here. What is going on in this storm? What is going on? The eye has been cold. Wait. That was a dry part. That's not the eye. It is blowing up. We're seeing these feeder bands. I mean, that dry air is continuing to be washed out over here. That soon will be fully submerged. 20. How far are you from? Oh, 4,000 watch. Wait, what? Oh, the watch hours. I am currently. I'm at 314, but that was on August 10th. We've been live streaming the last 5 days like crazy. So I would say we'll probably get up to close to four something. It'll be about like 450 watch time hours. But we're still 2,000 watch time. It's gonna take more time. But with you guys watching the live stream and stuff, the live stream's been the biggest. We are, by the way, 1 like away from 20, and that's the goal. All right, let's get back into this. We have some things to take a look at. I don't even know what I want to look at, to be honest with you. I don't feel like looking at. Why not? Let's look at the NAM. I don't feel like looking at the model runs right now because I kind of did earlier, and I'm not buying the models right now. I want to see the 12Zs and tonight. I want to see the position. The NAM has been continuing to trend west. Yeah, it's a little bit more south to west on the NAM. That's not a good start. We'll see. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, recon. Let's go, recon. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't see any low levels. Oh, this might have. Okay. Uh-oh. And okay. Wait. You guys? They missed the center. We got very close to it. Look at that. It's updating. Everybody, it's updating. We're at 20. Okay, we are doing good. Okay. That is some strong winds. Thank you, guys. We have hit our goal 20 by the end of the stream. We still got at least another 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to have to end it. I'm going to try and push as far as I could. I wasn't even expecting to do it and not do it now. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, Kat, on that one. Hey, wow. Peter Moss, Delta. I'm gonna show that in the stream here, if you're okay with that. I'm pretty sure you are fine. You let me do the other one. So let me quickly show you guys. This is what Delta. See, Delta's an awesome weather dude. He's been helping me behind the scenes, but he wanted to know. Here's the 500 millibar wind direction flow. He actually drew this out very well, and this is very interesting. So what we see here is this is the flow of the storm. This is the flow in the 500 millibar up in the sky. Okay? We're at 21 likes. Let's keep it going. Thank you, you guys. We actually passed the goal, so that was awesome. But let's digest this a little bit here. So we have a flow up here with a high pressure, right? This has been trending stronger. This is the weakness. This is a little bit of weakness right here. This is what's going to make it go a little bit more like this. But if this is stronger, and I think it might be just a tad bit, we're going to notice by the night. But he made arrows and kind of explained it. This is moving west, northwest movement right now. This is kind of a west movement up here. and we kind of see the flow. So the flow is kind of like this right now. All right. But if this, let's say, moves south, or it's a little bit stronger, this actually might move the storm a little bit more west. And does this build more over here that we get a storm to not just do that, but gets closer to the Bahamas? Though that's the major question, and we're going to really be getting that down in the next few days. If you guys are new, please like, subscribe, share this with your friends and family. This has been an awesome stream. I love streaming you guys. If I could, I would be doing this the entire day. If I did not have work at 11, I would be doing this all day long, going through everything. This, alright, recon should have updated. Oh my god, why did it move? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, they missed the center. We already know that, but they did find winds. Almost 75 knots. That's 85 miles an hour. If you reduce that to the level, that's actually 80 miles an hour. So we are 90% likely they're going to put this at an 80 mile an hour hurricane by the 11. I don't think they're going to go 85, but on recent trends, it is possible that they might bump it up 10 miles an hour, especially if it's strengthening rapidly. We got to work. Okay, let's take a look. We are already at 32. I'm going to have to end the stream in about 5 minutes or less. Alright, so let's take a... We got recon. They missed the center, though. That's... stinks. The only one... I wouldn't be able to stay for the other recon. They're going to go westward. I see what they're doing. Let's take a look at the latest. We're at 33 views. We are... Hey, we passed the goal. The goal was 33. We did really good, you guys. For the time I had. If you guys are new, please subscribe and like. That'd be nice. Alright, so you guys, what are your guys' final thoughts on this before I end the stream? What are you guys thinking? Be honest. Just don't go crazy. I'm curious how far, if this is even going to move north as much as the National Hurricane Center. Let's look at Zoom Earth quickly. That's gone. Yep, there it is already. It was going like that, and then now it's been more on this path. It does add up. Alright. I think it follows west side of the cone. Guidance. Yeah. I can see that. Very true there. Pretty much following along the National Hurricane Center. Pretty interesting. But they do have it more turning northwest. But if that does track, yeah. We'll see by the time I come back home. And then watch this be south of 16. I'm kidding. It's not. If that's the case, it's making landfall, but it's not. Don't mind me. That was just a joke, everybody. I haven't believed the Euro. I don't want to even take a look at the models, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to have to end the stream. I think it's going to go hit the North Carolina. But definitely, in my opinion, not a fact. I think the storm is going way west. I agree. We'll have to wait and see. The newest NAM, it's further south. That's interesting. The NAM has shifted west and south. I'm not saying we should follow the NAM because the NAM is not the best model either. But just something it's been trending. Even shows it could be even moving west on the NAM. West, even southwest for a little bit. That'll change the National Hurricane Center's cone. Stronger ridge there. That pusher. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Let's go to satellite imagery and then we're going to end this. Thank you guys for all your guys' support. We crushed it this stream. Check your Discord. I sent you ships forecast. Oh, thank you. We're going to take a look at that quickly. Thank you. Okay. Here's the latest ship's model rapid intensification guidance. I'm not too good at to read this. Wind shear, ocean heat content. Wow. Ocean heat content gets warmer. So in the next, 20 knots in the next 12 hours is about, oh wow. We can see a 30 to 35 knot increase, even 40. That's a 50% possible. 65 is 15 and 18, but that's pretty crazy. The current for SSTs is greater than that's pretty interesting. All right, let's quickly look at satellite. I'm a little bit past what I wanted to do, but oh, now the NAM's coming out. See what? Okay, the NAM is more west. That's look how the NAM just still has it intensifying. That's what I'm afraid about. This is like 2.5 days from now, and it's still intensifying. It's actually a little bit more northwest. We're going to have to watch our western push on some of the guidance that shows that. Because it could go even more west. This is like the crucial part. Let's take the last look at Dapia and then, oh my, yeah. You guys, I'm staying a little longer for you guys. I'm 5 minutes over my limit. But I'm here for you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys are the reason that my motivation's through the roof right now. You guys are the best people in the world. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not feeling good about this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Wow. We're still at 18. We'll have to watch this. Seriously. Is there lightning? We could. Why not? Okay. We're going to look at lightning and then we're ending this. I just get curious. We're doing absolutely amazing. Hey, for you guys. Alright. For everybody watching here. Let's get myself to... for me staying on an extra almost 5-10 minutes. Let's get to 360 subscribers. And let's smash the like button. Everyone right now here. Smash the like button. If you did not. There's not too much lightning. That's good. Alright, I'm ending this, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tonight. And all I'm going to say is, I don't even want to know where we're at tonight. That's going to be scary. But have a good night. See you guys tonight. And, yeah. Disaster is crazy. Have a good night.